Okay, let me actually pull up the list of
There we go.
these two teams so I know what the hell is going on.
Alright, let me lower you a bit so that your voice is not in the red.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, just
Don't
keep
wanna be
talking
blowing-
now.
Don't want to be blowing people's ears off over here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to drop you very low, all the way down. That's nice.
69%.
I just put you all the way down. I was like, that's nice.
That was this.
It's like quietness. Good. Good.
Good. Alright. Season 3 stat sheet. Alright. Cool.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep this room then.
I guess so.
So this is very new since I'm actually commentating a match, unlike what I do before and just to be a cameraman.
I mean, unless you want me just to go solo wing it, because I could do that too.
I mean, it's fine, but it's just... Usually people stream like at nighttime, and I really don't want to commentate at night.
Yeah, that's fair, but it's... What time is it? It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon for you.
I mean, after 5, that's when I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna commentate. Let me lower myself as well, that should be good.
I just hope that everything is okay from a VOD standpoint, because I'm sorry I can't help the background noise here. And the radio's on downstairs. I'm hoping that none of the music makes its way onto the stream. Fingers crossed.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I bet you can barely hear it though.
I mean, I can barely hear it, but I'm not sure how everyone else is gonna hear it.
Yeah, well.
Oh.
Well, it looks like Jesus just dipped. Who the hell is Garfield?
Also, I like how Yaya in the Alive server is just like, hi, Barn.
Lol. Let me see. I'm like triple tasking over here. Managing 15 conversations at once.
So what's this? Oh, it's just John streaming. Okay. Never mind. But yeah, today we're doing a PSL match right now, and it's going to be Team Alive versus Team NWO, aka New Woomy Order.
It's the New Woomy Order.
And I said this in the PSL Discord chat, but Alive is undefeated, so let's see if that streak continues.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, will NWO take blood this week? I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah, fine. Let's see what happens.
Let me get my commentating voice all warmed up. Time for some epic voices.
Don't do this, man, please. Yeah, like the NWO was already enough.
Yeah, I know. I just well, you know me. Whenever I'm in the game, I seriously calm most of the time anyway.
Part in the chat. It's like you remembered our past or something.
Yeah. Yes, Par. You're very predictable.
Like how unoriginal.
Yes, I know. I mean, I'm not gonna say what it is on stream, of course, but I know it has something to do with illicit substance.
I mean, you already kind of gave it away.
I didn't say which one.
But people know which one. There's only one that has a famous number to it.
Okay, in all seriousness, don't bomb the water. We're trying to have a match here. I think Garfield is Yaya, I believe.
Probably.
I know Yaya has a manner of look like he needs to change his name.
I mean, I
You're
hope
better.
it's Yaya.
Par, could you clarify in the chat since you've seen them be hiding in the chat?
Outlaw Bond, stop spoiling things.
What?
Look at the chat if
What
you
was
can.
What am I spoiling?
I don't know, tell that to Outlaw.
Well, I can't look at the chat because I'm gonna be hearing myself because I'm on my phone and I don't have access to my computer.
You can mute it on your phone.
Oh. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot! People are getting the nice entertainment of me being an idiot, of course. When is Barn not an idiot on stream? Whenever he's trying to calm a match, he's not an idiot. Well, we hope. Famous last words.
Yeah, I can already tell this is something I'm gonna regret.
Alright. Regardless, we have tonight Alive versus New Woomy Order in all seriousness. Alive being undefeated so far this season in the Canada Conference. New Woomy Order taking a couple wins here and there, but really this is going to be their true test tonight against Alive, if they can pull something off. The thing about Alive is, even though people think, oh, they're a serious comp team,
Bond, you are so...
more or less. They're really, but
you are slowly like roboting right now.
yeah.
Thank you, New Hampshire.
Okay. Looking at the comps right here, it looks like coming out of New Woomy Order, we have custom dually sculptures, a mini ink brush, and another set of CDS.
Two dualies!
Oh wow, indeed. I guess a junior, ink brush to go, L3D, and regular jet sculpture on Alive. It looks like Alive is fighting the end right now. Looks like there is a fight. L3D goes down. Follow slow, but back over him, flashes down, gets nobody to flash down. So this is even in this section match.
I'm so quiet, you just feel like, okay.
Yeah, I'm a little too quiet.
No, it's the Elgato, that's the problem.
Yeah,
Does that work?
Elgato, yes. It looks like that New Woomy Order is slowly losing the middle of the map. Getting completely cleaned out of the middle of the map. Current situation is a 4v2 in Alive's favor. Alive is pushing in. They have control of New Woomy Order's switch. Second switch. Shy is pretty much doing everything they expected. Taking care of the mini on New Woomy Order. Chaos Shell trying to sneak in by staff by the Greats. The brush gets taken out. Looks like we have the Jet and Junior in mid. Rain goes out, but it really is not going to do a whole lot. As looks like the Alive can just pretty much paint over whatever the Rain is painted, really. Shy is really
at least
deep
the
in their
Rain
base.
at least got the switch for a brief second though.
Yeah. Shy is really deep into the Order's base, along with Woomy here. Looks like the brush is down. CDS is being chased into a corner along with the mini. The other CDS is just respawned. CDS is trying to push in by the Greats, but no luck. Par is just sharping in the front near the middle part of New Woomy Order's base. It looks like the brush sneaks through, but the brush easily gets taken care of in the 2v1. Shy is pretty much keeping. It looks like keeping New Woomy Order at bay in their base, keeping them distracted. The L3D pretty much taking out the CDS and working on the other CDS. Yes, there are two CDSs to make it get confusing.
Oh no, not at all.
Looks like Alive Brush is still being annoying in base, takes out the mini. Chaos tries to go into mid, but with no luck. Brush falls again from New Woomy Order. It looks like they're getting staggered. 15 seconds remain. They really gotta get something going here, or else they're done. Doesn't not a whole lot of Alive's base is painted, but that's not gonna matter because Alive has pretty much painted most of NWO's base. 3, 2, 1, game That's clearly a lies match. I mean,
Oh really? I
there's no
can't. I couldn't
question.
tell.
I'm gonna get a 65%.
Shy wasn't splattered once. Yeah.
I was close. 69.7.
I mean that's still nice.
That is still a nice percentage. Oh, looks like Shy is pretty. Oh, the jump Shy is pretty good. We're only getting a couple picks. They're just Alive just didn't yield that entire match. As soon as they pretty much punched into NWO's base, it was over at that point. They just locked it down and kept it in there. Next match is going to be Splat Zones on the Reef. Now this map used to be a one-zone map at the beginning of Splatoon 2's run, but it since has gone back to a two-zone map. One of the most important places to pretty much have control on this map is the bridge.
I'm sad we're not playing on this week because I would have loved to play on this map.
Yeah, this week's map pool was actually pretty good. Next week's map pool is going to be garbage. Any map pool with Black Belly in it is garbage by default. Looks like Alive is making a substitution. Shy left. Oh, by the way, Shy had a nice level 69. Star 69. Lol. But we're not gonna care about that. We're waiting on a live substitution. I have a feeling. Oh, it's God himself. Not really.
No, no, clearly is. He's at 99 star.
Alrighty then. Enough jesting around in the chat. So, like I said, with Reef, having control of that bridge is important when it comes to controlling these zones. Because if you have control of the bridge, you can peel off the bridge and pretty much shake anyone that's coming.
Jesus. Yes, it's Jesus. He has come in.
It's the second coming, but that's not how I imagined it. Okay, so regardless, one of the flanky strategies on this map is going far right and then coming out of perch. Now, that is a flanky strategy, but not a whole lot of people really do that. More or less, a lot of people also look out for that too. More or less, most of the people just pour in through mid or try to take the bridge or go down ramp. Reef Zones is really, in my opinion, one of the easier of the double zone maps.
Yeah, I would say so.
Because the two zones are actually relatively close together. Unlike maps like Moray Towers or maps like Piranha Pit. The zones are close together, yes, but not as close as they are on Reef.
Yeah, because pretty much the two zones are like realistically under the bridge.
Yeah, the two zones are like a foot away from each other. Like, maybe if that, 2 feet maybe. If that. They're
Also,
right
Bond,
next
ready
to
up.
each other. You might as well treat them as one zone.
Ready up, Bond.
Oh yeah, derp.
So like you're the only one.
I got wrapped up in talk.
Literally 2 steps away. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, more or less. Alrighty, let's see what we got out of these two teams. Okay, I see a bucket.
Okay.
Alrighty then, coming out of Alive, we see a K-Shot, Fire Thing Scope, Gold Dynamo, and a Soda Slosher, and going into a Heavy Remix, a Mini, a Inkbrush Nouveau, and a set of CDS.
I'm gonna lie, I don't know how the 2 Splat Links are gonna fare against this.
I mean, that's a weird pick, in my opinion, having a double Splat Link comp, but maybe it might work. I don't know. The thing is, I can't talk about comps when it comes to judging comps, because I'm not one to talk about comps.
I mean, I'm not either, but I at least want to know, like, okay, maybe it's not a good idea to have 2 Splat Links.
And
It's working right now, but like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go down very fast.
Really were taking 2 down off of Alive, but they lose their brush in these teams. Alive is at full strength. They're making a push on zone. They freeze the clock at 66. They're
69.
the zone without any problem at all. With how they're covering the map, they're keeping New Woomy Water away from the zone right now. Taser's really pushed up, trying to push Woomy Water back, but he dies in the process. Dash Out does die to a bomb, it looks like. Alive takes the lead here quite easily, quite comfortably. Looks like he got a ball in one of his own, but the ball gets knocked out through the top. 2 down on Woomy order. Oh! It looks like Alive is staggering the heck out of Woomy order right now, and they clearly have control of the zone, and they're not going to give it up. Booyah Bomb is going to freeze the clock at 27.
And the Bush just comes in and just tries to clear out the zones.
Woomy order almost tapped zone, but Alive pretty much teamed up quick. They could have bought themselves some more time, but again, oh, Alive's down 2. It looks like they are going to tap. And it's a wipe on Alive's side. Alive is completely wiped. And they're coming back in right now. Woomy order pushing up, doing the smart thing, trying to reestablish the defensive position to the lockout zone. It looks like Mimi is on perch, flanking in. He has his special charge up. He could bomb rush, but he is frolicking right now. Double bomb rush on zone, tapping them quite easily. They just take both Chaos and Chaotic out. Only 2 people left are drastically an enemy, the Brush on Woomy order. The Brush goes down. The Mini is trapped on ramp, trying to figure out what to do here. It looks like Alive is easily recapping zone without much issue. Oh, that's 3 down on Woomy order as they all got trapped in the corner and taken care of by Jesus on the Soda Slosher. It looks like it's Skull Dynamo versus Brush, and they both take each other out in one of the most amusing fights of tonight's experience. Alright, CBS goes down. Only the 2 Splat Leagues remain as the count really starts to tick down. 15, 14, 13 at this. Woomy order stops at 13, but I don't think it's going to be enough. There's not enough paint on that zone. Alive easily takes it, nearly wiping out Woomy order. Woomy order got wiped for a split second, and that's game. As Alive cleans up near the tail end of that match, locking with nearly a wipe. Stop. Ooh. I need to go grab myself some water.
Yeah, I was saying, like, go grab some water.
I'll be right back.
Water.
I'm gonna go grab some agua, so you can just go make some comments if you wish.
It seems like both of them are changing now. Jesus, probably.
Phone fell over.
Probably should have muted yourself for that.
I should have. I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay. Yeah, the next set we got is Tower Control on Inkblot Art Academy. Now, personally, not even just on this mode, but I personally like the Inkblot Art Academy map. It's probably one of my favorite maps, just for like turf, Splat Zones, anything really. It's just such an interesting map, I feel. And TC is gonna be interesting on this. We'll see what both teams are switching up. Okay, Shy's back and Warrior Fire is now coming into play.
Okay. That was a fun experience. Don't want to repeat it. My foot got caught in my headphones and it knocked them on the floor, and that was a loud noise. But looks like there was a double substitution here. Woomy order subbing in Warrior Fire for Chaotic. And it looks like what whoops. Did everybody just DC?
No. No, I was trying to like say hi in the chat with my emote.
Oh.
Yeah, I have an emote. Please don't sub to me, but if you do, I really appreciate it. But please don't. I'm not forcing you to.
I don't have money right now.
That's
I don't have money.
That's fair. Also, you're completely going to Robotnik.
Oh, I'm Robotnik. Alright. So, on a map where checkpoint 2 is the crucial checkpoint. If you clear that, you can get a pretty solid lead here. Coming out of Alive, we had a Fluttershy Junior custom jet. Looks like Dark Tetras and a Quakerow. Coming out of Woomy order, we have a custom jet, Kenza Undercover, a regular brush, and a Clash Blaster, the Neo Kit, with Curling Bomb and Penta Missile. One of the most normal things I see whenever I get stuck in S plus Solar Shield.
Yeah.
But regardless, Woomy ordered down one member down their Stingray as looks like Stingray on Alive had a little exchange there. A little behind in the comm. Alive pretty much taking control of Woomy ordered stage. Pretty much shutting out any competition. It looks like the Umbrella and the Breast Fighter point in, but to no avail as Woomy order is completely wiped off the face of the map.
This Booyah Bomb is not really helping at all.
That Booyah Bomb on spawn, that's just a big middle finger. It looks like...
And the Stingray that got two of them out.
Will easily take this in what's called a tower control run. Yes, we have it. But you know what true speedrun mode is in Splatoon? It's the next mode, Rainmaker.
God.
Regardless, though, very strong showing from Alive, pretty much wiping the floor with Woomy order. They didn't even get a single kill. They didn't get a single kill in Woomy order. They were all zeros. Not even I mean, they got a special, but that's it. One Stingray was all they could put up. Pretty much Alive, just shutting the door on them very quickly. And just completely just wiping them time after time after time.
Dan is like, you can stop ripping it in now. Because Dan did not appreciate this harassment.
Alrighty then, next mode, Rainmaker.
This is going to be interesting because I know there's like two paths to get to where the other opponent's like tower is, but do they want to go left or do they want to go right? It's a big question.
Maria has two established paths, really. Either go and take a jump on the far right, or you try to navigate the channel. Or you could go all the way to the left and try to go up through the to the far left side of the map, which is very, very dicey. I mean, I've seen Rainmakers and I've seen people win that way, but it's a way I don't really recommend because it's not the quickest, and it's also more or less reserved for the flankers. And yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see, we're just waiting for one more person, I believe.
We're looking for a substitution. It looks like Chaos dropped out.
Probably gonna take a guess that Dan's stopping in.
Yeah. Looks like Dan is subbing in.
Also, thank you for the follow, Zoning.
Yep, so this is going to be interesting how this all plays out here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Manta Maria, our Rainmaker map. Yeah, like I said, there are a couple main routes. You either go for jump on the far right, you go up straight up the middle on the channel, or you go to the far left and try to go up that wall.
I feel like every match I've seen, everyone just goes to the channel. No one goes right or left, or like the very left.
Nah. Everyone just goes up that channel, and the thing is with that channel is it's very much like a choke point where you can have the whole defending team just drop in and murder everybody if you're too clumped together. I mean, so yeah, that's always a possibility.
Hmm.
Of course, in the chat, I apologize if my screen is up. Alrighty, Manta Maria Rainmaker. Let's see what both teams got. It looks like we have a Very similar comp to the last match. And a Hydra out of New Enemy Order. So let's go through the comps. Junior, the Custom Jet, Tenda Brush, and looks like a fresh Swiffer. I think that is. On live, on the order, we have a regular Hydra, a regular Brush, a Capo, and a Splat League. It looks like New Order did get the pop, but it looks like they're just going to get completely, nearly looted by a Stingray. The Brush is still sharking in mid, keeping the Custom Jet occupied.
The Brush, the Brush could be very ballsy and just grab the Rainmaker to get something right now.
Yeah, they could have, but it seems like Warner wants to play more defensive game. But I can't fault him. For the Rainmaker does get stopped at 86. Alive is nearly wiped. You only remember that left is the Swiffer. The Swiffer looks like it's going to set up on the perch and try to completely snipe left and right. Oh! 2 down on alive, 3 down on alive. The only one that comes is the Junior. It looks like New Order is going to make a push here.
Dan's walking. Go, Dan, go!
Dan is pulling a radon, it looks like. It's
Yeah, pretty much.
36.
Yeah, for those who don't know.
Comes in with a splashdown.
Yeah, for those who don't know, whenever we just see someone with the Rainmaker just like walking like that, we call that a radon, because radon always does that with the Rainmaker.
Yeah, pretty much comes until Cobbly show of Dalton.
Pretty much.
The game here. It looks like Alliance has to get the next on the Rainmaker. They're going to go up. They're going. Their Rainmaker is holding back. It looks like what Alive is concerned is trying to get everyone knocked out before they try to make a push. But the brush comes up from the Rainmaker. And the point is down. But almost pushed out the Rainmaker. The brush is coming up again on the Rainmaker. And it looks like the Rainmaker will defend against the brush, surprisingly. It looks like 2 are down in New Enemy Order. The Rainmaker could make a safe push here. 3 are down in New Enemy Order. Looks like he might get a push here. The Rainmaker is going up channel. Going down the elbow here, coming down into lead here. I think, yep, and it's going to go for the cap. And that's it.
Also, thank you for the follow, SXWW.
And that was Rainmaker.
Not the fastest, but it still went by pretty quickly.
It went quickly, but it wasn't a speed run. Again, good effort by both teams. I was kind of amused by that little fight between the Rainmaker and the Brush for a bit. That was kind of amusing.
I also wanted to see the Brush actually take the Rainmaker out.
I was expecting that too, but then my expectations were subverted when the Rainmaker actually killed the Brush. One of the longest range things in the game killed one of the shortest range things in the game at that range.
I mean, to be fair, like
That
with
was
the players we've seen right now, if the one person on NWO was going to be able to take out the Rainmaker, it was definitely not Brush.
Yeah, and if that Rainmaker was taken out, that push would have been delayed. But you know, things happen. I mean, another amusing thing was the walking Rainmaker. That was pretty funny too.
Yep.
But you know, people are still learning the game. That's fair. You know, training wheels. You start with training wheels, and then you take them off when you get the hang of the game. But now we go to Clam Blitz on Sturgeon.
Everyone's favorite mode.
Everyone's favorite mode on a map that is very hit or miss. People either like it, or they don't, or they're like, I don't get it. It looks like Chow is coming back in, substituting for Warrior. Jesus is coming in for what it looks like, I don't know who subbed out. I think,
It was Warrior.
No. On Alive, who subbed out?
Shy. No, Shy there.
Shy. Jesus.
Nima.
Oh, yeah, Nimi. Nimi subbed out. Yes. Yes, we're totally making jokes about these people's names because that's what we do. Not. All right. Clam Blitz and Sturgeon. There are many ways in this match to approach basket. Either go up right, go up left, or try to sneak through the little bridge. Sneak over the bridge. I remember one game of Spec Dolphs when I was playing back in the day, which is season 2.
Back in the old days.
Back in the old days, season 2. I remember I was cheeky and I balled through the gap in the middle of the bridge. I think I might have got in. I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't remember what week it was. It was one of the first weeks, I believe.
I mean, I can
pulled
go.
that cheeky play.
I could probably go check right now since. Let me see.
You could. Oh wait, we're starting soon.
I can still
Wait,
check.
we're-
All I have to check is
we're
like
starting-
which map setup was it. It was week 3, it seems like. And I don't remember who we faced that week.
I think we faced someone in our conference.
No, because that was the.
No, week
Week-
3. No, week 3 was Rainbow Aqua. All right,
Let's move on.
Moving on. It looks like coming out of Alive, we have a K-Shot, a ballpoint glow, regular. Oh, no, that's a Hero Brush replica, and some Dark Tetras. Coming out of Woomy order, we have looks like a Sorella Undercover, a regular brush, regular Ghoulies, and a heavy Deco coming out of Chaos. It looks like nearly all of Woomy order are wiped at the start. Chaos surviving, barely dodging those missiles. Looks like Live is gonna pop the basket here. Well, on Saber Channel. It looks like they have a double score here. Two super clans going to the basket. 57 is the count. I think Live is done. They don't have any more clans. But looks like they're gonna harass the basket anyway. They're keeping New Order pushed back. New Order can't even go near basket, much less even consider grabbing pity. Even though grabbing pity right now would be a foolish endeavor as your overtime ticket. It looks like another ball was made on the Live side. And it looks like he's just in position to throw on basket, and he does. 20 points of penalty get eaten up as +1 remains. He's just throwing, looks like in position. Yeah, if he had plans, he probably would have tossed a P1. Par tossing in plans like a giant 20. That's throwing out of style. 49, 26. 44.
That bomb was ready to take out Pi.
I think Par skips his bomb in this game. 40, 37, 34, 31.
And I already see there's a few clams they could grab.
Looks like Par is grabbing more, but he's got the Dodge missile one away. 20, 25, 22. Pages, 29, 1, 16, 13.
More clam spawn, they could
like
grab those and be
10.
done with this.
Looks like Par's gonna cap off with a 2 pop knock out. From a winner just couldn't break out of their base as soon as Alive scored 1. And they just kept their presence strong by their basket, pretty much shutting them out of any counterattack potential. And that is a wrap. That is all 5 games. Alive swept New World Order. Convincingly, of course, 4 knockouts. But regardless, New World Order did put up a good fight in some of those games, especially that Rainmaker one was definitely a good watch, and they did slow them down a bit in zones. Regardless, that is the match.
Yep,
This has been Barnwell 6. And... okay, I'm totally hijacking this.
Yeah, I was like, you're not hijacking this, buddy. Also, for those wondering, we do have another match that's supposed to be playing later on, Mantis Zones versus Rainbow Aqua. I'm not going to be able to stream that match because I have to do go shoots at that time, so... we'll probably have to tag commentators again to be like, hey, can anyone else stream this match? Because I'm not going to be around too. And I think we established I am one of the most reliable streamers here.
Yeah, I'm about to call in our ultimate substitute threat.
No, we have to call in the last minute streamer, but I don't know if that's a good idea after what happened yesterday.
I don't know either. But you know what they say, everyone's gotta eat until there's a captain. So, everyone ever, that was a match, I must say. I'll let you finish this up because it's your stream after all, and I completely was like, I didn't shut up commenting.
Yeah, and as you can see here, we have the final scores from this match. Alive with 45 points, still with 25 wins, and New Woomy Order with 22 points, 12 wins, 13 losses, no overtime. Because I like to do this thing where I just update the scores after, and then I show it off here.
Yep.
Alive is still considered undefeated, and I feel like there's 1 or 2 teams that's probably going to take them down, but we'll see what happens.
Yes, we still got a season to play.
Yeah.
We still got matches to go through.
Yeah, because I want to see, like, what's the next team they have to face? They have to face... Yes, C's. Okay, this is the match I want to see.
It's the money match, folks.
Yeah, because these two teams, if C's did not get that turf war match down from... Because they lost a turf war match against, what was it, Ink Sync? C's would have still been undefeated, and this would have been the money match, but still, C's is still a force to be reckoned with right now.
Yep. Here they are.
I'm gonna definitely try to see if I can stream this match, hijack whoever's gonna take it. Because I've streamed every single C's match right now, and I ain't gonna stop, even if I have finals next week.
Famous man's last words. Famous last words from...
I'm literally gonna ask them right now, just be like, hey, I'm streaming your match, I don't care what you say.
Do you want... Okay, we already have our match scheduled anyway. Okay, you already did that. Good. But do you want me to do something for you? Because you have a lot on your plate next week.
I mean, we already have the match scheduled.
No, that's good. Yeah, we do have the match scheduled. And let's just say I'm not 100% in.
Yeah, we'll just start that later. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by this stream. Again, we're not sure who's gonna stream Mantis Stones or Rainbow Aqua.
Yeah. Someone get this man some grocery coverage, please.
Please.
Food is important in this pandemic.
Pretty much. Also toilet paper, apparently.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing I don't see on the shelves whenever I go to the store. There's no toilet paper enough. Anyways.
It doesn't make sense. But anyways. Thank you guys for stopping by this stream. We're not gonna do a raid or host or anything, because John's streaming right now, and I auto-host him anyway, so just go watch him. He's doing some Rainmaker too. It'll be fun.
Yeah, go watch him suffer in Mario Maker.
Yeah, because it's your guys' levels.
Yeah. These guys are really sadistic with those levels.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Mario once again trying his best